Hello, I'm T-BlazeWarrior and today I'm going to be showcasing my Alfheim Tower custom instance for Rathena. This is a solo instance with 130 floors, with randomized mobs for each floor and MVPs every 5 floors. It's inspired by Ragnarok Origin, where there was a very similar type of dungeon where you could claim one-time rewards for beating each floor, so it's not repeatable. You claim the big rewards for each floor and that's it, once per character. So the system is also present in here. It has permanent progression. The players are usually going to find this kid first in Frontera and Einbrock as of the default settings. It can be duplicated for other towns if you need. He's gonna talk about this tower and he's gonna tell you how to go there in case the player doesn't know how to get there. Then you're gonna be met with this with this NPC. You have to set up this NPC on the database and have the sprite or change the sprite. Once you have it, you can change to challenge the Alfheim tower or not. And there's a command for setting the floor also, where GMs can choose their floor if they need. If the player wants to challenge it, there's also a cutscene that you need to have the sprite for or remove it. Then you can enter the instance. You're gonna see that you get automatically warped in for the instance, and the total time limit for the instance is 5 minutes. The player must kill all mobs and claim the rewards for the floor before the 5 minutes, otherwise it counts as a fail. If the player happens to die during the attempt, the player gets automatically kicked out. If the player has a token of Siegfried, he also has extra time to try and resurrect. Then there's this little text when the player gets kicked, and he can try again. There's no cooldown, the player can try as much as he wants. Then there's this Valkyrie, also with a cutscene. She's gonna ask when you want to spawn the wave. There's gonna be a custom cutscene at the bottom, and then the monsters will spawn. This is a fully custom map. The BGM is not included because it's not final. And then when the player talks to the Valkyrie, they're gonna get a few rewards. I'm gonna talk more about this soon. You're gonna see that you get automatically warped out when you're finished. Let me set the floor to an MVP floor. MVP floors are obviously harder. There's gonna be an MVP and the rewards are gonna be greater. Let me start this floor. Floor 50 has a lot of rewards, and the boss for floor 50 by default is Baphomet. When you defeat the MVP, the entire floor counts as cleared, and this is configurable. You can force the player to kill every mob. And when I talk to the Valkyrie, you're gonna notice that there are item icons. This is a 2024 client feature, so if you don't have the 2024 client, it's not gonna look as good. The interface is gonna be smaller and there's not gonna be icons, but it's still gonna work. You're gonna see that you get a bunch of MVP bonus, and there's this custom cash gift card. In my server it looks like this. This is a custom item. There's some support for adding a similar item so that it can be given as a one-time reward to reward players for clearing the dungeon. It also gives you XP and Zenny and automatically warps you out. There's currently 130 floors. The mobs can be changed. There's quite a bit that can be changed. Hopefully it works well for all of you guys and you think this looks cool. Yeah, I'm really proud of how this turned out. It was all made by me, the map and configuring every floor and etc. Hopefully the code is pretty clean. I did my best, and thank you for watching. I hope you liked this instance. It was a quite fun project, and it's gonna be available on the Rathena forums for sale. Thank you.